धक्का मारूंगी लौटता फिरेगा.
So I was just like, how do I convince this one?
Learn something new and apply it to a role.
Correct.
It's so exciting. Hi, this is Sonakshi Sinha.
Hi, this is Vijay Varma.
And IMDb has got us together today to
Ask each other.
me also.
हमें कभी भी बुरे कर्म नहीं करना चाहिए. भगवान सब देख रहा है.
What was your first impression of me?
When I first met you, I was like, oh.
What is oh?
I was like, she's tall.
Yeah, a lot of people have that first impression.
Yeah, you're one of
They
the
get
tallest
surprised.
co-actors. I think you're the tallest co-actor I've worked with, female co-actor.
Oh.
That was the first impression, and the second impression, I imagined you to be, like you're a superstar and how inaccessible you will be. But you're so easy to work with, so down to earth, and so accessible and very as enthusiastic as everybody else was about doing this.
Chalo, good. That's a very good first impression to have, I must say.
Yeah. What was your impression of me? The first impression?
I think what I'm seeing you now and what you were then are very different because I feel like you were very immersed in your character. So I feel you were a bit withdrawn. And it took you a while to open up and sort of get talking and all.
That's
happened.
true.
Yeah. So my impression was that he
Reserved.
takes his work very seriously and he's reserved.
Mouse.
Is there any scene that we did together that stands out for you or you remember very well?
I think the interrogation that we have. There are 3 police officers in the room with Anand. That scene, the way it plays out, it does something. And what would you say that
Mine was
we've shot a lot of scenes
last
together?
Scene. So for me, it would be the absolute last scene that we shot for the series. It was very, very impactful. It was, it had so many undertones, and this guy is just being so evidently nasty to her. I really enjoyed that.
So you've been working for several years, but you're making your OTT debut, as they call it. How was it to make your OTT debut with Dahaad?
It was fantastic. It was like, it's been a role that I've been waiting for a very long time. A strong, powerful character like this to play. Supremely lucky that they offered me this part. And it just happened to be my OTT debut. I think जब भी मैं debut करती हूँ तो द से ही करती हूँ, दबंग से कर किया, फिर दहाड़ से कर रही हूँ. तो ये एक pattern बन चुका है.
Nice.
Yeah. So how do you prep for your role? I mean, this is a very, very difficult role to play for any actor. What's your process? How would you get into the mind of a character like this?
I think I did a little clinical study of the mind. Actually, apart from reading and watching the material that Reema shared with me about her favorite serial killers, but it's still, when you hear their story, you feel like, I still don't get it. Like, what do they get? Why do they behave like this, and what do they get out of it? Lack of conscience. There's lack of remorse. There's no conscience speaking to them. There's no sympathy or empathy. So there are these traits that are there in you, the chemicals that you lack, make you be a certain way. So breaking of the mind and the structure of the mind was very interesting. And once I had some ideas about it, and then the other process was to kind of not feel emotion. Because usually psychopaths don't have intense feelings. What they do is, this is the right thing to do in these circumstances, and this is the right emotion to play in this moment. Because they have observed around them, they're smart enough to mimic. So these were a few things that I applied. And what was your preparation like?
My prep, actually, I really wanted to look the part. When I read the character, I understood that she's a very determined, very strong-headed, very strong-willed,
Stubborn at times.
Stubborn at times, kind of girl. And she gets her way. Once she sets her mind to something, she goes out and gets it done. I had to learn how to ride a bike. I learned
Which
judo.
was it's a blessing for life now.
Yeah, it's the funnest thing ever.
Riding bullet in Bandra.
Yeah. Then I learned judo, we learned the dialect, which was something new that I was learning for this. And once that uniform comes on, the power that comes with it, the authority that comes with it, the strength that comes with it, just walk only changes. It's just amazing. Have you ever checked IMDb? Have you checked your own page? And what do you usually use IMDb
I have a long
for?
story with IMDb.
Tell me.
I think for the first time, when I actually stumbled upon this website, I found a great bank of cinema knowledge, which became my go-to place. And when I started working, it was so nice to, even now I do it. I go and check. Okay, I know what I'm shooting next, no? But I want to see it on IMDb. If it's not showing, I'll tell my team. Ki, wo aana chahiye.
Oh.
So I'm a big IMDb buff nerd. I used to read the trivias, and I've read so many film trivias. I used to finish watching a film, go to IMDb and read the trivia. And there are so many critic reviews and there are so many public reviews. What about you? Have you ever checked yourself on IMDb or have you checked your page and what is happening?
I do actually go back to IMDb quite often just to see my filmography, because when I sit on my own to recount what I've done, I usually skip out a lot of films.
I know, it happens to all of us.
So when I need the information about क्या किया
और
है,
कौन से साल में order में सब कुछ है.
Order में सब कुछ. So
now to they show public appearances, shows that you do. Kapil Sharma भी गए, वो भी आ जाएगा.
Oh, fab. Yeah. So this is where I go to get my information on myself. And when I'm feeling low, I'll go to IMDb and open Lutera and I'll see that that's one of my highest rated films.
That's true. That's true. When I'm scrolling with my filmography, I'm like, 4 stars. 5 stars. Oh, 8 stars.
Yeah.
So I have that.
वो देख के
Cheap thrills.
खुश हो
I love
जाते
it.
हैं, खुश हो जाते हैं.
मैं भी बहुत खुश
And I
होता
hope Dahaad can join it in the highest rated shows.
लोग देखो और vote करो और दबा के.
Okay, so that was really fun. I had a great time. I hope you did too.
I had a great time too.
And don't forget to watch Dahaad on the 12th of May only on Amazon Prime.
And go to imdb.com, write reviews about the show, comment, do trivias, and engage on imdb.com.